get it like that. It feels gonna get it like that. Yes, and yes. It's January 1st. Just another day. Right now, I just finished a coffee in this. I love this mug from HomeSense. And I'm watching Frances Ha. I don't know if anyone else's cat does this, but with berries and veggie sticks, she likes to rub up against some like catnip. So I just let her. I'm gonna finish watching this movie and then maybe write and then maybe go for a walk. And then I also have a call with my sponsor at 5 and it's 2:48. And then a call with my friend. And then it's year end / month end tomorrow. And I'm not looking forward to the chaos that is. One of my hyperfixations right now is drinking sparkling water or kombucha out of a wine glass because I don't drink at all. Going on a walk in the wintertime be like... Also my anxiety is flaring up because we pick at our lips when we do that. I just got finished a workout. It's 6:39 and I'm actually, because it's year end / month end, I'm gonna start on work before anything else. Well, I'm gonna make my bed and then I'm gonna start on work. It's a very quiet morning. Just sitting down to document how anxious I am right now. And it's only 8. And I know it doesn't help that I only got 5 hours sleep, and then I just did year-end / month-end, and on like I was so nauseous and I had a headache the whole time, but I just forced myself to work through it, and I didn't take a break, and it didn't set me up for success, that's for sure. And then my friend who is watering my plants while I'm not able to be home, she like FaceTimed me, she was there tonight, and like I knew there's a spider mite issue with 2 certain plants, but like they're like dead. This is what happens when you don't prioritize your sleep. I highly dislike when my anxiety gets so bad I get paralysis. I know, same. I hate that. I hate when my anxiety gets that bad. Do you ever get that? Like where your anxiety gets so bad you literally get paralysis? And then the worst is when you put, like I put off all this stuff I need to do, all my like chores and shit. And then like I have plans with someone, and then I'm out with someone, and I'm pissed because they're taking up my precious time that I need to go do these things. That's the worst. I should say, I just want to remember this. Like if I ever watch this video back, I need to remember this. I didn't think that many people would actually give a shit. I thought this was just way more funny out of context. But it's also funny in context. $40,000 funny. I need to say, in my defense, the car blew up originally in Toronto when they were coming to get me. And then they had it fixed for $1,000. And then they drove all the way to Montreal and then back to Sarnia. And it was fine. So, we get back really late. And the following day I go and I get my ketamine. And I'm sitting in the parking lot in Corona. And all the lights on the dash go off. And like all of them. And then the engine belt like started making this noise. And I'm convinced that there's girl math and there is girl dinner and there is girl brain when car issues happen. Also, I like that you see my nipple piercing. Anyway, so it happens and I'm like, I gotta go get my ketamine. Like, I'll get back to you. I go and I get my ketamine. I'm in there for like 30 minutes. Come out. I'm in Corona. It's late at night. I'm not getting a tow. That's so dramatic. I'm driving this home. I'm driving this engine that's exploding. I'm driving it home 120 and a 90, 25 minutes. I have the new Nicki Minaj album. I can just turn that up. We don't have to worry about it. I do just that. I turn on Pink Friday 2. We get going. I know that the original issue with the car is not my fault, but when I decided to drive that home, that's me, babe. I get so close to home. Like I've been driving it 20 minutes and then I'm like, oh my God, you know what they don't have in Montreal? The Joe Fresh Christmas PJs from Superstore. Every year I get a set and it's so worth it. Okay. This is another decision that like I really totaled the car here. We go into town. I knew that it was the transmission. Like my not girl brain was like, it's definitely the transmission. When you are driving a car at 1 speed, that's easier on the transmission than stopping and starting and accelerating and putting it in park and reverse and things like that. Driving it into town like was like probably a worse decision than driving on the highway. But you know what? Guess who got their PJs? When I parked the car and I put it into park, I thought the whole transmission fell off the car. Like, that's crazy. I start driving this car back home. I'm like, oh my God, I got my ketamine. I got my PJs. It's going to be such a girl's night. I start driving it and then I maybe get like a minute or two and it gets so bad that I'm like, this isn't my car. Like, maybe I should call my dad and see what he wants to do with it. So I call him. I was like, hey, like the car just broke down now. Like I haven't been driving it at all on a broken engine. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to drive this home? Like, do you want to tow it? He's like, oh my God, like, can you drive it home? Are you okay? I'm like, Dad, remember when I drove your 20-year-old car when I was 16 and the brakes went? I went into an intersection. This is nothing. I'm a professional. And he's like, drive it home. It's like, got it. I really bring the drama when I come home. The universe said 12 hours, babe. I said, got it. No problem. I'll make it about me. You don't have to worry. The transmission was going so bad that like I almost like when I was at a red light, I'm like, oh my God, like the gas isn't working. Like, I want to go. I was really concerned about the Murphy overpass. So you know what? We turn up, fuck this club up. We got ketamine. We got flannel PJs. We're making it over the overpass. We make it over the overpass, and the momentum from going down the overpass got me home. It got me home. Fast forward, this was like December 18th or something. Fast forward, the mechanics had our car for like 11, 12 days. And he calls my dad, and I'm just working. I'm just doing my month end. Oh my God. I'm just doing my month end. I hear from the living room, he's like, yeah, like the transmission is what like originally went. Who was driving this? Because someone was driving it enough to like damage other things in the car. And I was like, that is nuts. I don't know who did that. I don't even go here. I don't live here. He's like, yeah, me and a couple mechanics had to spend a couple hours pulling out charred pieces of the engine belt out of the engine. I really should have gave that car to the mechanic with a pink bow on the engine, because I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl coming home for the holidays, and I've overstayed my welcome.
Yeah, this is the organ.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking at it, but I didn't want to like. Thank you.
Oh. Ah.
Yes, and yes.
Jerker guy.
Yeah.
And then also,
He did.
he did nothing wrong.
No.
You don't even know what I'm talking about, but he. Oh.
Also gay.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Which is my type.
I just wanted to talk about the cat we just saw in the window.
Are you coming to the tree?
So I'll insert that now. We just had cake. Demolished it. With burnt milk in our coffees.
So good.
That's what we get coming to Sarnia.
I live here.
A cat has her. Where is she? What are you doing? I gave her a catnip pouch and it kind of just exploded all over my bed because she's been sucking and fucking on it. I just want to talk about this book, which is No Bad Parts by Richard Schwartz. Good old Dick. And my therapist recommended this. I am pretty close to being done. Do I recommend this book? Yes, but you have to have like kind of an open mind. It's like a really, really good perspective on how to heal. Basically, I'm doing a ketamine. This is so funny. I'm doing a ketamine session with my therapist, it's pretty much using these methods by good old Dick. I'm so ready to go home. I need to be I want to go home. It's so weird to say that because I used to think this was my home. But every fiber of my being is like, no, I want to go home. And basically, yeah, my parents went to the mechanic yesterday. So they have to get a new car. So I have to, me going back home and saving my plants is banking on them buying a car. But even just being in here for 3 weeks, being in this environment, the environment you got sick in, this is fucking destroyed me. My nervous system's on fire again. Being emotionally abused and neglected again. I cannot do this. And what's my saving grace is my friends, and I love them very much. And my other friend that I'm working on my book with, and we're getting so much done with my book. And I'm seeing my therapist tomorrow to do like a really pivotal therapy session, and I am divinely on time here. Like, I need to be here right now, today, in this minute, second, hour, but I want to go home next week. I really want to go home. I'm getting mentally unwell again, mentally sick. This place makes me sick. Being around my parents makes me it makes me the worst version of myself. And she hates it here too. Waiting on that sunshine, boy, I think I need that back. Can't do me like that. Now it's gonna get it like that. When I go do a 3-hour ketamine session with my therapist, appointment's in like 30 minutes. And you can't eat before. And so much time has passed. I say so much. Like 3 hours since the end of my session, and my friend's boyfriend picked me up, and then we went and got a Kerwin Frost Happy Meal. And I was so fucking nauseous. Ketamine will make you so nauseous. But it was intense. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get into it in this video, because I don't even know if anyone's interested in like ketamine therapy, but yeah, I got McDonald's, and then I just curled up, like, I got like the Happy Meal box, and like I curled up against it and like ate my Happy Meal. My workout's still going. Yeah, I ate my Happy Meal and I vegetated while watching Sense and Sensibility. But I went for a walk, and then I was like, I need to keep moving my body, so I just had to work out downstairs. And now I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm working on my book with my friend in 2.5 hours, so let's do some me time. As if I haven't just been doing that this entire time. That therapy session took me out. Absolutely took me out. Holy shit. Literally the only reason I'm still here in Sarnia is to work on my book with Jordan. It's so fulfilling. And we're both sharing in a creative endeavor. Okay, I also meant to show you. I can't believe I didn't show this. But I can also like insert a picture. And my friend picked me up my friend's boyfriend picked me up from the session, and he like got a lighter that day, and I left that bow on that lighter, and then I put a new bow on my little bottle, and it's so cute. Habitat for Humanity is lit. Are you kidding?
Babe!
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Blank. Oh.
The Tigger movie. Oh my god. Who's Grand Adventure? I think I remember
Jiminy
that.
Cricket?
Yeah. I want to click my heels just like him.